Hello everybody, my name is Gradius, and welcome to World in Conflict. So, I've had my eye on this game for about a year or so now. I found it on the Steam store, played the demo, thought it was exceptional. And I sort of had it in my wish list for quite a while, but it was never on sale for the right amount for either Christmas or the summer sale. But lo and behold, I was working temp shift over at a Target area, and I was just walking around, and I looked on the discount rack, and lo and behold, there was a CD copy of the full game. So I am actually no kidding. I have a CD in the disk drive that is this. Now, this game is fairly similar to Company of Heroes, and this actually comes with the DLC sort of add-on called Soviet Assault. Now, the original World in Conflict, that just allows you to play all the American campaign missions. For those of you who don't know, this is all about, like, 1989, the Soviets invade the U.S. at the end of the Cold War, and this is, like, sort of what happens. The Soviet Assault adds, I think, 6 or so Soviet missions to the game, and we'll be playing along with those. Now, the first mission will be the Soviets. They're sort of going to be starting this off in fighting, breaking down the Berlin Wall and fighting. But we're going to start a new campaign, and I have name there, and I have put on subtitles, and hopefully it's not too laggy, and hopefully it should be good, and I hope that the volume is good enough as well. And what I'm going to be doing is basically going to go through the campaign, sort of showing you, how to get all the secondary objectives, and explaining how everything works, and getting all the medals available, and all that, yada yada yada. And we'll be playing on normal difficulty. And, yeah. Alright, driven to the brink of economic ruin by the Cold War, the Soviet Union demands aid from the West. Spring 1989. As the negotiations drag on with no discernible end in sight, tensions rise along the Iron Curtain. I do like that flag change. It's really cool. Summer 1989. Negotiations break down.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda. Only threats and deception and endless profits for the capitalist war machine. But our brave comrades in the armed forces will not be intimidated. They stand vigilant along the German border, their resolve unquenchable, ready to deliver...
It was inevitable. Our massive preparations had gone on far too long for us to simply stand down. We were like a coiled spring, ready to throw ourselves into the fray. All we waited for was one word: attack. Spirits were high, and the men joked about how we would crush the enemy with one fell stroke. But some didn't laugh. They had been to Afghanistan. They knew war.
And this is sort of developed by Ubisoft, and I think it's Massive Games. This game came out in like 2007, I think. Yep, Massive Entertainment. And I won't be talking during the cutscenes. And take note of those people. They'll be important.
Mind the road, comrade.
And the voices for in between the missions, those are the voice actors we'll be sort of playing as. Lieutenant Romanov and for the Americans it's someone else I can't remember. Oh, it's Captain Parker or Lieutenant Parker.
Don't you know? That's Colonel Orlovsky. He's a legend.
Ah, Comrade Major Lebedev. It's been a while.
It has indeed, Comrade Orlovsky.
I was just wondering who they'd sent to babysit me.
Your command is the key to this whole grand endeavor, Comrade. How could they send anyone but me?
Your sense of self-importance hasn't lessened, I see.
But I am very important, am I not? Or at least my dear old father-in-law is.
It's good to see you, old friend.
So, how are we doing?
Everything is in place. I can't say I'm very happy about all this.
The Politburo knows what is right. Ours is but to obey.
So they have decided. Get me Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. I want him to make a final survey of the forward defenses.
Понятно, товарищ полковник. Get Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. Now.
When?
Soon.
And you will notice that Romanov and when we did to do it Parker, we do actually not see their faces. They are in the cutscenes, but we don't see their faces throughout the entire game. But their voices for the overview when we have the battle maps between missions, that's them speaking. In case you're wondering. Now we got some Spetsnaz units.
Lieutenant Romanov, your Alpha squad is to make a forward recon of... Wait, stand by for the Colonel.
Lieutenant, my call sign is Sokol 1. There will be no more reconnaissance. You are to execute Plan Odessa. The air defenses must be destroyed before the main assault begins. Your objective is to destroy 2 anti-air emplacements. Weapons are free and we are now at war. Good luck, Lieutenant. Sokol 1, out.
So this is sort of the introductory section for before the very first mission. Sort of get a feel for everything. It doesn't show everything.
We are ready to enter the camp. We will start with clearing the entrance and neutralizing the guard tower. Just give the word, Lieutenant.
I do like it that you can zoom in so close, whereas in Company of Heroes you sort of only do get sort of this look all the time.
Go.
Alright, there we go.
Alpha group moving.
We have the mini-map here. Here, let's see if I can...
Camp entrance cleared. We are ready to move on, Lieutenant.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. The first AA emplacement is located to the east. Move swiftly.
Alpha group
Alright,
moving.
now.
Moving. Enemy scout helicopter spotted. We are staying out of sight.
Alright. We have the mini-map here, and you can go to the main map here, which everything is in grids and seen on the screen. You have your formations, you have your swapping the units, and you have you eventually have drop zones, but we don't need to worry about those right at the moment.
Transit. Moving.
And if you mouse over, we got some U.S.
Area
riflemen.
clear. Transit, go.
And our first objective is we gotta destroy these missile batteries, or AA emplacements.
Placing
And these are your
explosive now.
unit commands. You tell them to stop, attack ground, or hold their fire. Repair vehicles
Well
if
done,
they
Romanov.
haven't, if
One
they need
target
to.
remaining. Go north.
This is unload. They can actually infantry can get into transports, and you can unload them from there,
Guard tower clear.
and other commands as well. Now they do have special abilities, which we'll learn about later. There's usually a general specific ability, and there's also a sprint ability for the infantry units.
In transit.
Here we have their type of unit, and the bar below the 2 bars is their experience.
Neutralized.
And I think the experience helps for either how much damage they do for the enemy. I'm not quite sure exactly.
Enemy killed. Go.
There we go. Just grab this last one, and we'll be good.
Zvezda to Romanov. We're at the objective, preparing targets for demolition.
And sometimes you'll have a timer at the top for a mission. Hopefully the Bandicam logo is
All
probably up top,
explosives in
actually.
place, ready to exfiltrate.
So-called one here. Exfiltration coordinates have been sent. Move there now and avoid detection. The explosives will be detonated when the attack is launched.
But that's okay. Usually
Get out of the area as quickly as you can.
the timers aren't too bad. It will just sprint, and that makes them just go faster.
Mission accomplished. Exfiltrating now. See you in a few days, Lieutenant. Zvezda out.
Alright.
Expertly done, Lieutenant. Those men will disperse and find their way back to us in the coming days. Now, you must prepare for the upcoming assault. Expect word within the hour. So-called one, out.
Welcome back, Grisha. Oh, how was recruit training?
Boring.
Ha, but necessary, Comrade Sergeant. Those recruits will soon be needed. Товарищи! It's good to see you all here today. And it will be even better to see you soon breaking through that wall. Then we'll teach those NATO dogs how to fight. They thought they could bully us into submission! They thought we'd give way and fall! But today, we'll show them that the Red Army bows to no one! Today, we'll show them the might of the Soviet Union! Get your vehicles! We go to war!
Very enthusiastic.
Romanov, the explosives will detonate in 3, 2, 1, mark.
And so it begins.
So-called one to all battle group elements. Today we liberate West Berlin from the American oppressor. Only minutes remain until we rain fire on the enemy. Lieutenant Romanov, I want you to initiate the artillery barrage. The wall itself will be destroyed by pre-placed explosives.
Alright, so, in this top corner, we have the tactical aid menu. Now, the tactical aid, there's a whole different types of them, and the number here is our tactical aid points. Now, during battle, we get those sometimes we get them automatically, sometimes we don't. Sometimes by the more enemies we kill, the more this bar here will fill up. Right now, we just have to initiate the barrage. And the number of seconds is how long before the...
So-called one. Red Dome. I say again, Red Dome. Make me proud.
It's number of seconds before it starts coming in. And there's all sorts of tactical barrages. There's artillery, there's planes, napalm, all sorts of stuff.
We have 3 main objectives. Destroying the U.S. 6th Armored Battalion, securing the Moltke Bridge over the Spree, and clearing the 17th June Street for use by Army Command.
There goes the Berlin Wall.
Lieutenant Romanov, advance with your tank platoon to phase line Volga. Destroy all enemies you encounter.
Alright, now we have command of 4 tanks right now. The full shield means these are heavy tanks.
17th June Street. That's the main avenue by noon. Army Command is planning a parade along the avenue in celebration of the victory they expect us to win for them.
A half shield means it's a medium tank, and a shield like that where there's nothing inside means it's a light tank. You also have armored transports, which carry troops. Infantry uses infantry helmet, and a few other things. Now we do have a special ability called the Heat Shell, which is used very well against light vehicles. We have 4 of those available, 3, now 2, now 1, as each tank fires their own heat shell. And those will slowly refill back up in time.
You are halfway to the phase line, Lieutenant. Keep moving forward.
Alright, we're making good progress. And we still have more...
Make haste to the phase line, Romanov. I am clearing a path for you.
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. Resistance is heavier than expected. Прием.
Got more
Understood,
tactical aid.
Maloshenko. You will get assistance.
Show the whole map. This is along the entire line. Blue is our allies. Yeah, but I've been waiting for a while to find the perfect game for to do a full walkthrough for. I just haven't had either the right game or the right time to do it. I apologize. Hopefully this will keep you guys a little bit happy.
Well done, Lieutenant. Phase line Volga is secure.
Alright.
Romanov, we must secure that road junction. You will attack the enemy in the flank while Maloshenko pushes forward.
Moving
This is
on.
Maloshenko. We're advancing now. We have to move quickly, Lieutenant. Get your units in position.
Alright, now that we
Don't
have...
forget to call in fire support when needed.
Now that we have the maximum amount of points available, we also got a new upgrade called Precision Artillery. It's smaller than the Heavy Artillery, but it is more precise than over the large area that the Heavy Artillery is. Oh, and yes, you can run over infantry with your tanks, or land vehicles. It's frustrating when it happens to you, though. Now, when the enemy has control, or you have control of of these circles here, you build defenses. You reinforce yourself, which, well, if it's going to show it, are these things here. One of these things is an anti-air fortification. There's an anti-tank fortification. There's machine gun fortifications. These are automatically built when you have both of the all of the command circles, and they're these white circles. That's where they are automatically built. There we go. All right, so command point represents a strategically important position, and they automatically build fortifications. Which the more units you have in there, the faster they will be built. And if you have fortifications, they'll be harder to take.
Before they counterattack.
And that's the green bar filling up. So if I had all my tanks in one, this green bar would be filling up pretty fast. Now, it only reinforces when you hold all the circles. So let's say if there's a circle that's up here, and I didn't take it yet, none of these, we wouldn't be building anything yet. And to capture circle, you need to destroy all the fortifications.
The road junction has been secured.
And fortify. And kill all the enemies inside.
This is Dnieper calling Sokol 1. We're under heavy attack by the Moltke Bridge. We cannot hold. They have helicopters. I repeat, they have...
Dnieper. Come in, Dnieper. Short. We have to secure Moltke Bridge or the entire flank will fall. Romanov, I'm sending you to reinforce Section B and capture that bridge. You will need anti-aircraft support to handle those helicopters. Call for reinforcements on the support channel.
Now, we do get reinforcements. This is the other thing. Right now we can only get anti-air
Americans will
vehicles.
shoot you to pieces if you're unable to protect yourself, Lieutenant.
And when we go up here, we can choose our reinforcing spot. That's anywhere in the grid, and it'll drop green smoke, and we just gotta wait a second. We'll hit the
Good
deploy
call,
units.
Romanov. Those units will be with you shortly.
And they will be airlifted, or airdropped in, so that we get reinforced. And we gain reinforcement points by completing objectives and I think killing enemies, and they slowly fill over time.
You are ready, Lieutenant. Now move to the bridge and clear the skies on the way there.
We got new heavy anti-air vehicles.
You have incoming enemy helicopters, Lieutenant.
Now, this number here, the 200, means how much we have left. The 0000 is how much we gain, and that slowly bleeds into how much we will have available. And we'll get new reinforcing point, or new
More
types of
enemy
units later.
helicopters are moving in to attack you, Romano.
Alright, we just gotta move forward now. And blow up everything in our way. And they will automatically shoot at whatever's in their way. There we go.
Good thing you got there in time, Romano. The entire flank was about to fall. Now, push through and secure that bridge.
We got anti-tank fortification. I must say, I have thoroughly enjoyed the graphics for this game, and the music's good. There is one problem, though. I think they do have a few copyrighted songs here, so...
We have the bridge. Now hold in place and get some sandbagged positions up.
But those are
Expect a
only...
counterattack at any minute.
Those only occur a few times in the campaign. We're gonna call... Oh, we got a new one. We got tank busters. And these are, you choose where you want them to go, and they will rain a whole bunch of fire in that location. And if you don't hit anything, if the enemies move...
anti-tank emplacements as well, Romano. Have your men keep working.
If the enemies moved, then they'll let you know if you didn't hit anything. We hit some good there. Yeah. New precision.
Sokol 1. The Mulki Bridge is now under our control, and the northern flank has been secured. We owe much to Lieutenant Romano.
And the trick is to hit them where they're going to be, not where they are at the moment. We got new reinforcements. We'll get one of our heavy tanks.
Lieutenant, I am reassigning you to Section B. They are forming the battle line now. Take up your position and prepare to advance.
Alright. Now our reinforcing area has
also
changed.
Take this opportunity to replenish any losses.
And that's due to because we captured this area here. We got some repair tanks as well. Those guys are useful. Just gotta wait a second. And what's cool is about the reinforcements is... Oh, did I order? Oh, I didn't order it. So it takes a few seconds for the drop plane to get into position. Now, once it's on the way, you cannot call any more reinforcements from that plane. There it is. And once it drops, it's got to take a few seconds. It's got to take another 20 seconds to get back before you can call in
Romana,
another
move
section.
Section B toward the main avenue and link up with Captain Malashenko. The Americans are preparing a counterattack.
Alright, let's go.
Section A, advance. Section B, advance. Make this a day to be remembered, comrades. Sokol 1, out.
And we'll keep the anti-air back. They can't do anything.
Sokol 1. Friendly helicopters are moving in to assist you. All thank our frontal aviation comrades.
Sokol 1, Malashenko на связи. We're under attack by NATO helicopters and need immediate anti-air support.
Romanov, you have the necessary equipment. Aid Captain Malashenko if you can.
So this is the secondary objective. It says aid Malashenko. You have your primary objective, which is to secure that. But our secondary objective is what gets us rewards in battle, which may include more reinforcements points or more tactical aid. These are optional to complete, but they are good to complete.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You saved many lives today. It will not be forgotten. Malashenko out.
Just gonna order a ton of aid. Oops, I may have put that on the wrong target. My bad.
Well done, Romano. The advance is going well. Now, I want you to link up with Captain Malashenko. You two will form the breaker upon which the Americans will hurl themselves and be destroyed.
Alright.
Malashenko, report.
Говорит Malashenko. We are moving to the forward position now. I see American tanks approaching.
Good. They are about to launch their counterattack.
They're coming. And our tanks are doing fine.
Yeah, Sokol 1. All units are in place and the Americans are approaching. Sections A and B are to continue to close the gap, while Lieutenant Romanov and Captain Malashenko hold the middle.
Alright. We just have to hold.
Romanov, I am giving you command of all fire support assets. We have incoming Tu-95s, but until they arrive, you must use all available support to hold off the American attack. The first enemy echelon is here. Romano, call in artillery and airstrikes on them.
And now we are oh, jeez. That was an air fuel bomb.
We call in fire support indiscriminately.
I am concerned with winning this battle, Captain, not with preserving a parade ground for Army Command. Proceed with the mission.
Alright, we got a fuel air bomb. This thing is massive. Let's see how we...
The Americans are throwing everything they have into this attack. I count on you to deal with them, Lieutenant.
Говорит Волошенко, this is a glorious day for the motherland and for socialism. Soon, West Berlin will be liberated.
And... boom! That fuel air bomb is just nasty, but it's the most expensive right now. It costs 30 for just one. And right now our limit is 45 reinforcement points.
Americans must be desperate to throw themselves at us like this.
Да, they're acting like fools. And they will die like fools.
That's perfectly okay. I can hold out. This is just insane. And another fuel air bomb. So I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am.
Yeah, so call 1 to all units. Hold in place. Tu-95 bombers are on their way to deal with all remaining enemies. I say again, hold in place. Do not move into the target area.
Alright. We've got the big bombers coming in.
We are dropping our payload. Stay clear.
There they are. And here it comes.
Strike successful. Return to base. Berkut out.
We crushed them.
So much.
So call 1 to all battle group elements. The Americans have been destroyed and the avenue is secure. I am immensely proud of you all, but I ask that you honor our comrades who perished here today. Without their sacrifice, this victory could not have been accomplished. So call 1 out.
So, it has begun.
It has indeed. I wonder how it'll end.
Best soon. Today was an easy victory. Who knows about tomorrow? Here's my nephew Kolya. He really distinguished himself today.
Товарищ полковник, Captain Волошенко reporting.
At ease, comrade. This is Major Lebedev.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, comrade. This was a crushing victory you helped win for us today.
One of many to come. Soon all of Europe will see the glory of socialism. Will you be accompanying my uncle?
We have that honor. But you should return to your unit, Nikolai. Tell the men that I am proud of them.
I will, uncle. We'll do whatever it takes to ensure victory for our great cause. Comrade Major.
He takes after his mother.
A few more like him, and this war will be over in a week.
I hope you are right, Valery Fedorovich. I really do.
All right, victory. And we get a bit of a debrief for the mission, and we got all the primary objectives completed and the secondary objectives, which we see the medals here. We got the Order of the Service of the Homeland for the main missions. This was the secondary objective that we completed, and Well, that's just for that. And mission statistics, and you can change the difficulty settings. But that was the very end of the first mission. Thank you guys very much for watching. See you in the second one.